Guys, these games, they are killing me. They are killing me. They are killing me. They are killing me. Dybala and Chiesa didn't have it in their legs to start. I totally agree with Martin. I will tell you in a brief sentence what I believe of that game is that we didn't deserve to lose that game. We didn't deserve to lose that game at all. And we did a 1-1. That is probably the correct result. 1-1. If I have to give one team a bit more, it would be Juventus. Not because I'm a Juve fan, but Juventus literally destroyed Inter in the second half. I will tell you what happened. It's not the men that Allegri has chosen that were wrong. It is actually the men that were scared. We were shitting our pants in the first half. This is what happened because we didn't expect an Inter that was immediately aggressive and playing that well. They were pressing us really high on the field. They were super high on the field, pressing us as crazy in the first half where we were nowhere. Our midfield in the first half was a disaster. Locatelli was invisible. Bernardeschi, that was playing as an additional defender because of the pressing of Inter, unfortunately was injured. Bentancur, I think he didn't know that he played the game, that he entered. He didn't know it. He didn't understand that he had to play also from the moment he was subbed in. First half, disaster. I see a lot of comments about McKennie. I don't 100% agree on McKennie because McKennie was for me the best midfielder in the first half. It was not great. Let's be honest. Our team was not great in the first half. Absolutely not. But for me, it was not the worst McKennie in the first half. For me, the worst in the first half was Bentancur that didn't play the first half. Locatelli, invisible. And then we had Kulusevski on Brozovic, man marking him, and he did it really great, but unfortunately he was not able to understand that he also had to do something with the ball. I see a lot of people commenting in the chat. Thank you for that. I see Thomas who's saying Inter were one step ahead in the first half. It's true. They were better in the first half. They were dominating us. We were nowhere. We were really playing bad. And you know why? Because we were missing the simple things. What are the simple things? We already talked about it. The simple things were passes. Simple passes missed by Chiellini, for example. Our Capitano, Giorgio Chiellini, was missing these simple passes. Not being able to control that ball and not being... La Juventus in vantaggio. Juventus is taking the lead. We didn't today... We didn't take the lead, but we equalized. And we have a comment from Ala Abba Hamam. Thank you for the donation, buddy. We have to be optimistic. Juve play good football in the second half. We respect Inter too much in the first half. Correct. 100% correct analysis. We respected Inter too much in the first half, and we didn't have to do that mistake. We have a new member of the channel. I repeat you, for the people who want to, you are not obliged, but there are a lot of advantages. Since a few days we have that membership, and we have Aryun that became a supporter of the channel. Grande Aryun. Juventus were shitting their pants. La Juventus in vantaggio. Another one, Mohamed Youssef, that just joined and did a donation. We respected Inter too much. We didn't play well, and we deserved even to lose a bit more in that first half. They scored a goal, guys. I don't know you. I want to read some of your comments. For me, we did a big. I didn't see the VR because for me, Dzeko was offside. Then they scored when Bernardeschi was out and Bentancur was not even in. They were better and they deserve to go to score, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that goal is really a goal or not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a goal or not because we saw the line that he was inside. I saw that he was inside, but I didn't see the ball going from the foot of Çalhanoğlu. I didn't see. Ciao Stefani Velasquez. I'm sure the Chile would have been subbed if Bernardeschi didn't come off. Can be. Mohammed, thank you for the donation, buddy. It's not the worst result, but we need players need to have better attacking style. I hope Allegri works on that. We are working on it. I will tell you one thing before reading the other comments. I will tell you one thing that I was pleased with. Allegri didn't want to lose. You know, the Allegri defensive parking the bus. He didn't want to lose. He didn't want to lose at all, because if you see the subs, he kept Morata in the game for the 90 minutes, even more, the 95 minutes. That was one thing that he did really well. He gave the chance to Ciao Juventini, and that, because I saw already his name in the comments, that's great. That's really great, giving the chance to Ciao Juventini, because that means that he's believing in the kid. The penalty is on the kid. The penalty is on the kid. And that's beautiful to see. We played ultra offensive also with players that probably didn't have these minutes in the legs. Chiesa played well, but also he was tired. He couldn't play from the beginning. And when you are missing Moisken, Dybala, Federico Chiesa, Rabiot, it started to be a lot. A lot of players that we were missing. We are not complaining. All the teams are missing players, but Juventus did great today. Ron is saying going into hostile territory. Thank you for the donation, buddy. And getting a point against a good team this early in the season is not a bad thing. Fino alla fine. I agree. Napoli didn't win. They did a 0-0 versus Roma. That means that we don't change the points to the lead. Now we have two teams on top. It's Milan and Napoli. They are 25-25. We have 15. It's still 10 points after 9 games. It's a lot, yes, but we couldn't lose, because losing today, that meant that Inter would have gone to 20, we would have stayed at 14. 6 points from a lot of teams would have been a disaster. Doing 1-1 versus Inter shows a lot, shows absolutely a lot. His hand was offside, yes, but I need to see, Martin, I need to see when the ball is going off the foot of Çalhanoğlu, and I didn't receive the opportunity to see that, unfortunately. I really want to see that. JT Bianconero is saying maximum of likes for the Fino alla fine. Indeed, because that's what we did. That's what we did. We don't even have 100 likes, and this is not acceptable, guys. This is not acceptable. If you want to hear again, then I need a bit of more likes, guys. We can be proud of our team. We can be proud of our team. We missed totally the first half, but we could be proud. Martin, maybe La Juventus in vantaggio. Thank you to Riccardo for the donation. And Tony Spontano, that just became a supporter as well. Grande ragazzi. Maybe the penalty kick was a make-up call for Dzeko's offside. I don't know. Was it a penalty or not? Was it a penalty or not? Was it a penalty or not? I want to know that. Let's do a poll. Penalty or not? Because I want a honest opinion, guys. Penalty. Yes. No. Was it a penalty? Yes or not? The poll is live. I want your honest opinion, guys, on that one. Riccardo from Australia, grande Riccardo. I hope you really wake up now with that game. Ciao Beppe, take the draw. Everyone, we can be negative, but I think the second half we were very good playing as a team. Long season to come. Yes, and we are recuperating the people. We are recuperating our players. Dybala, seeing Dybala, I had his shirt next to me, playing well. He made the difference for me. Was beautiful. We need a player like Dybala. Ciao Tony Spontano, thank you for being a member, my friend. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey guys, use all the emotes. We have a lot of emotes that you can use. Anthony Schifano, lucky to get the goal in that way, but deserved a draw. On to the next one. Yes. What are you saying about the penalty? 74% of the people is saying yes, because for me it was a penalty. Against Inter, it's always a penalty from soft pitch. I agree. 50-50 on the penalty from P. Akil. Then we will see who was the man of the match. We'll see who was the flop of the match. It was a penalty on Alexandro in the first half. Also, I forgot that one. Denzel, exactly. Niven, what is Niven? Not No, but against Inter it feel good. But we love these kinds of last minute controversial penalty versus Inter. I tried to put the spirit of I tried to put the spirit of Higuain into the bodies of the players. We didn't, but we fought until the end, and we have Ricardo that became a member as well of the channel. Thank you, Ricardo. Grazie, Ricardo. Ricardo, grazie. And we have a donation from Mohamed Nabil Benjama. I hope I pronounce it really well in French, and I will translate. On doit ramener Tchouaméni en janvier. On manque de créativité en milieu de terrain. Le penalty de Dybala laisse nos chances intactes pour le scudetto. FAF. So, fino alla fine. That means we have to bring back Tchouaméni in January. We miss some creativity in the front or in the midfield. Penalty on Dybala gives us actually our chances for the Scudetto. Do you believe in the Scudetto? Do you still believe in the Scudetto, guys? Do you believe in the Scudetto? Because we are 10 points away of Napoli. It's a lot. 10 points away of Milan. It's a lot. Today we didn't lose versus Inter, and that's a really great news, but do you believe in it? That's what I want to know. I want to know if you still believe in the Scudetto, guys. Let me know that. Let me know. Let's go to the rankings. I want to go to the rankings soon. We have SP that just subscribed as well to the channel. He's a new member. Ciao SP. Sayak, I feel so good to see Merda complaining about circumstances every time. It was always a penalty. Yes, it was. And Softage is saying a decent second half. Ramsey and McKennie not good enough. Ramsey is not even getting some minutes anymore. It's over with McKennie. Over. And then we have with Ramsey not getting any playing time anymore. After his last words, Allegri is not even letting him play anymore. And then we have McKennie, where I'm not a big fan of McKennie. I don't know if he will succeed to understand what Allegri is asking. But for me today, Softage, and we know that we do not always agree on the midfielders. For me today, he didn't play that bad. If we look at all the other ones, he didn't play that bad. Let me check some comments. We have some just angry because yes, I was angry today. Wasn't Dzeko a hand offside? The hand is okay, it's the shoulder. It's the shoulder, Jacob. I remember Ronaldo, it was the shoulder. So here it's offside, the hand is not offside. But depends, they change the rules whenever they want. So SP was there, we already thanked SP, thank you. Anthony Schifana, of course we do. Don't remember about what, always believed. People are already telling me if they believe or not. I like Caio Jorge in a few minutes. Yes, we will speak about the penalty. The 78% said it was a penalty, so that we can launch a new poll. I don't give up until it's mathematically impossible. McKennie is believing in the Scudetto. I always believe for GTA. Karim is saying I believe. 10 points is 3 games. Yeah. Tarek, yes, until the end. Richard is saying no, and I respect that. Scudetto depends on January market. I think we will go for a midfielder. I think we will go for a midfielder like Mohamed was saying a bit earlier. Adriano, I can't watch McKennie start anymore. He's terrible. It's true. I will ask about the performance of McKennie. I liked Caio in the few minutes he played. Napoli will buckle, we believe. Don't forget they will miss a lot of players in January. Yes, we played against all top 4 now. That's also something. We played versus Inter, versus Roma, versus Milan, versus Napoli. It's true. Wolf is believing it, and Thomas is saying, of course I believe in the Scudetto. This team is still in it. It's too early to give up, especially after the remontada of today. Was with a penalty? Yes, but Juventus was there. Morata failed to score? Yes, but he had not that many chances. We have a new member on the channel. Grande, merci Sylvain. Merci pour les photos, j'ai adoré les photos. Je vais essayer de les mettre dans une vidéo si tu me donnes ta permission, évidemment. Thank you to Sylvain as well. And then who do we have? We have Hosar, who is a new member of the channel. Thank you, Hosar. Thank you guys. And I believe I missed some. Did I miss some new members? I think Ricardo became a new member. I don't know if I said thank you. Grande Ricardo. Thank you for all the support, to the love that you are showing to me, to Juventus. Thank you. Ninib became a member as well. Mamma mia, Ninib, a GJustjuve supporter. Thank you, Ninib, from Sweden, my friend. Let's go for Scudetto, Beppe, fino alla fine. Allegri with the 1-0 FC. Unfortunately, today we didn't go for the 1-0. It was 1-1. I knew that we would not keep a clean sheet. I knew it, but we tried. We tried and we didn't give up. And this gave me a lot of hope and positivity. Napoli and Milan are going to lose points eventually. Yesterday, Milan, and they are scaring me a lot, Milan, because they played probably the worst game of the season and they won 4-2. Okay, the other one were with 2. They are a bit lucky, yes, but they are winning. Paulo Dybala, he played good today, huh? Today he played good. Caio Jorge, the new Neymar, he was good. The penalty is on him, huh? The penalty is on him. Grande Ninib. So, Sandro out. No, Dominic. No, that's exaggerated for me. That's a bit exaggerated for me. No, I don't agree with Caio out. No. Sylvain is telling me you can use all the pictures that I sent you. Merci, Sylvain, so that I can use them. So a poll about the best man of the match. I put Dybala, of course. Let me know a few names, guys. Who can I put as man of the match? Dybala I've put. Who else can I put? I need 4 names. Juventus in vantaggio. We have our Brazilian friends, Lucas, who's saying my Brazilian boy. Today, we had 4 Brazilian players simultaneously. We had Caio Jorge, Arthur, we had Danilo and Alexandro. I don't remember that ever happened in my life. So Chiellini is the second one that we can put. Who else? I need some names. Darmian was good, but I will not put him as a man of the match. And Danilo was solid. Danilo, yes, I agree. And some people are saying McKennie. I agree with McKennie, guys. I agree with McKennie. So let's put McKennie. Unfortunately, I can put only 4 names. Huh? It's true. Barella was something else today. Yeah? It was something else. The defense, Chiellini was great. Offensive, Chiellini was... that's why I would not put Chiellini as man of the match. Why? Because he missed a lot of simple, basic passes, Chiellini. Yeah? He missed a lot of simple, basic passes. A lot. Danilo was solid. Danilo. So let me see who you're voting. You are voting for Dybala. He changed the game. Huh? He changed the game, but we were already pressing and playing well. Juventus was already doing as much as they could. He changed the game because of the stop and go, the stopping the ball, going immediately. That's something that did really well. Chiesa, I was happy to see him on the right side of the field. He did well as well. Cuadrado, I was a bit surprised to see Cuadrado out. Ninip, you are again a member 2 times. What did you do? Or maybe it's coming back. I don't know what happened. What beautiful. You are all voting for, 68% are voting for Dybala, Danilo 17%, McKennie 7%. There are some people who are really believing in McKennie. I would not go for man of the match. For me, the team believed in it, and probably, you know who was the man of the match? For me, it was probably Allegri. Allegri, that was able to find the right words to motivate the team and to give them confidence before going into that second half, because it was a total different second half. But you know, a lot of people are saying, Beppe, why are we playing that 1-0, praying for 1-0 and waiting? I don't believe that we are waiting for that 1-0 and praying. For me, you had Players like Kulusevski, Chiesa, Quadrado, Morata, all of them are counter-attack players, and that's why Bonucci is playing every single game. And when you play with these players, you have to adapt, and Allegri was adapting, and he can't wait to have a player like Caio Giorgi, like Dybala, to reinforce the team and to give us other solutions that today we were not able to apply in the last 4 or 5 games. We were absolutely not able. It was really difficult for Juventus to change away, because if you have only, and that means that the team has not been built as we should. Also, don't forget, Locatelli is tired. The guys that are playing game in, game out, game in, game out, game in, game out. McKennie worked his ass off. I agree with that. I agree. Dybala changed the game as well. Tony Spontana, Dybala game changer. Hello, Beppe. Allegri was man of the match. Yeah, for me it's Allegri. Allegri changed a lot. Ronaldo lost today. He went to a better club. I don't want to speak too much about Ronaldo. You know that I don't care about Manchester United. He wanted to go to United because it was the best decision of his life. It's okay. It's okay. I tell you, for me, that's why, you know, it's better to support the team. The team never leaves. I will read you some comments, guys. Some beautiful comments of the words. So let me change. Is it possible here? Is it possible to change it here to what? Here. Okay. Here. And then we have to go to Twitter. I want to make sure that you read some things as well together with me. Here we are. You see, these are the stats of the game. Let me put it a bit bigger up. So the stats are the game. What are they saying? It's quite clear about the stats. 51% Juventus, and at the end of the first half, we were losing in possession of the ball. The duels more or less the same, and then you see we had more passes as them. We had a lot of things, more shots on targets, more blocked shots, 8 outside, 8 inside. Juventus was looking for every possible way to score today. Let me go to Nino. Nino is translating actually the words. Nino Flash, what is he saying? He's actually saying Allegri on DAZN said il bigliettino l'ha scritto Landucci, non io. Spero che Bonucci sa leggere. I don't know what he's referring to. I have to check. Kulusevski did a really great game tonight. What are you thinking about Kulusevski's game? Did he play a really great game or not? Because again, we saw it in Coppa Italia, where the guy was really playing well. Versus Inter, man marking again Brozovic. He did it again today, and he didn't do it bad. For me, he did quite good. Our Kulusevski. Did quite good, Kulusevski. Hard games, huh? He's a fighter. He has to go for it. Ricardo, let me check. The beautiful voice of the goal of Zuliani. Danilo was very solid today, and my man of the game was La Gioia. Dejan played good, yes. Serbotinho doesn't agree. He said that he's not agreeing with Kulusevski. He had a good moment. He fought hard for Aldo. Adi, Caio had a piece of paper and gave it to Bonucci, and then Bonucci read it and put it in the sock. I missed that moment. I totally missed. Thank you, Adi, for telling us. So Landucci, actually, Landucci is the second trainer, the assistant trainer. He had actually written something for Bonucci. He gave it to Caio Giorgi. Thank you for precising it. I lost that moment totally. Let's see what Allegri said. Pareggio che pesa molto perché è venuto dopo una bella prestazione, non solo il secondo tempo ma anche il primo. I don't agree with Allegri here. Allegri is saying that let me check. He's saying that the draw is an important one because it came after a really beautiful performance, not only the second half but also the first half. I don't agree with the first half with Massimiliano Allegri. Chiaro ed evidente rammarico di Inzaghi per I 2 punti persi. Diletta Leotta is saying that Simone Inzaghi, he considered that he lost 2 points instead of winning them. Inzaghi was pissed off. Huh? Was pissed off, pissed off, pissed off, pissed off, pissed off. But it is what it is, guys. Let me read some comments of you because that's why we are here. Well, how did Juventus celebrate actually? How did Juventus, the official Juventus, celebrate today? Because I need to see it. La Juventus is in vantaggio. Lasciarella, who's writing something. Let's see what Lasciarella wants to say. But first, look at the pictures. The pictures here of Paolo La Gioia Dybala back from injury. How much did we miss this guy? Paolo La Gioia is really happy. I'm happy as well. I'm super happy as well. Look at that. Final score 1-1. I wanted to win. I'm not saying no to the draw. I'm not saying no to the draw. Seriously. So what is Lasciarella saying? Thank you for the donation, buddy. Thank you really much. Appreciate it. Ronaldo, man of the season for removing himself from the great club and freeing us from his disruptive, selfish, narcissistic self. Mamma mia, what the description of Ronaldo. I said I would have been happy with Ronaldo staying. I would have been happy with Ronaldo leaving. My theory is always the same. If you are not happy, you have to leave. I prefer a happy player somewhere else than a sad player at Juventus. Chiellini and Bonucci, they said great things about him. They said that he's a man that can solve you a game alone. He's probably one of the best players on the world. The problem is that unconsciously, when you are playing with Ronaldo, Ronaldo wants the attention of the team. He wants that the team is playing for him, and he has some privileges that other teams do not have. For example, if he's playing bad, he's not subbed. It is what it is. He was subbed a few times and it was a disaster, a chaos. He's putting some pressure unconsciously, and we know it. He's a company. He's a business. He's a corporation more than any other player on the world. We know it. It is what it is. I would have loved, like Chiellini said, that if he had to leave, he left a bit earlier. And that's why we lost a lot of points in the beginning of the season. Not because of Ronaldo, because he was not there anymore, but because the team had to understand we have no Ronaldo anymore. We have to find back our team spirit. We have to learn back to win, to play as a team. And I agree with you, Lasciarella, that we anticipate with 1 year the plans. And this year, if we win, I still believe in it. It would be fantastic. If we don't, we accelerate the timing. The family Agnelli, they will not give up. If we are still there in January, I'm waiting for a midfielder. Ciao Mohamed Youssef, who is also a member of the chat, who's saying that's hard. For a legend used to play in our team, we should respect him. He did good. No, Mohamed, but I understand the opinion. I respect the opinion from Lasciarella. For me, and that's what Chiellini said and what Bonucci said, Ronaldo did really great individually at Juventus. 101 goals in 134 games is something that nobody else could do. It's also true that he was attracting the game and he was playing. And how many times did we see Juventus is selfish, even if a lot of players had a lot of assists like Morata, like Chiesa, and so on and so on. So I understand the frustration. Look at what's happening now with Manchester United. They were playing like a team in the beginning of the season. Ronaldo comes and you have to pay attention to Ronaldo. Then nobody is putting in doubt the qualities of the player, the greatness of Ronaldo, and the skills, what he's able to do. I don't believe so. I believe I will always respect Ronaldo for what he did at Juventus. Unfortunately, I said the best player at the wrong possible timing. Caden, Beppe man of the match. Mamma mia, today on Juventus watch along, I went crazy. Van de Beek can be. I don't know if it's the best player to have for us. Beppe, first game Ronaldo was playing and was still there. He didn't start. He played in the second half. And we were playing well in the first half, and then we didn't in the second, where Szczesny made a lot of mistakes. Beppe, water bottle man of the match. Stephanie, I still have a bit of water, but again, I did it again on Twitch. Mamma mia. I don't believe so. I don't believe it will be something for January. Really difficult. Really difficult. Uh, we spoke about the man of the match. Who was the worst of the match? And you know what? So, worst of the match. Who can we put in worst of the match? I will put again McKennie because I know that a lot of you said McKennie was not great. So I'm curious. Alexandro, I don't agree. But let's put him. I will put him. Morata, and give me one other name to have 4 names for worst of the match. I already put McKennie. Bentancur. Bentancur can be. Quadrado, Alexandro, Bernardeschi and Morata. I see a lot of Bernardeschi, guys. He played 20 minutes. I will put Bentancur. Okay, let's go. 4 names. 4 names. Ciao Joseph. Quadrado, Alexandro for Dragan. Ryan is saying McKennie by far. It's crazy, yeah, because some people saw him really doing great, other not. Do I have some stats of McKennie so that we can speak about some stats? Let me check what's happening here. Oscar just subscribed to the channel. Grande Oscar, welcome to the family. So do I have some stats of the games, guys? Look, we have here on SofaScore, and you know, SofaScore, I don't always believe in the ratings, but we can see and have some indications. So if we look at the indications from the starting players, not counting Bernardeschi, only played 20 minutes, we see that Weston McKennie had a 6.9 and 6.9 Locatelli. Bonucci 6.7, Giorgio Chiellini was much better than him in defense. It's true that we saw him a lot of time. Dejan 6.4 together with Danilo and Szczesny. That's in terms of votes. I don't always agree with the votes of them. 6.5 Chiesa, 7.3 for Rodrigo Bentancur, while we are all saying that he was bad. 7.7 for Dybala because he scored, of course. Let's see, how many touches did Dybala do in 25 minutes? He touched the ball 27 times. That's a lot for 25 minutes. You see that when he's entering, Dybala, he has a lot of time the ball because we are looking for him. 89% of passes accurate, so that was great from him. Winning duels, Dybala. Let's go back to Weston McKennie. So Weston McKennie, you didn't like his performance. He played 83 minutes, so we can really analyze it. He touched 40 times the ball. So you see a 23 for Dybala, 40 for all the game for Weston McKennie. 88% accuracy on passes. He dribbled 1 time, he succeeded. He won ground duels 6 times, he won them 2 times. Aerial duels, he lost them. Clearances 3, interceptions 3, tackles 1, dribble past 1. Let's see then Locatelli. What did Locatelli do? Let's compare. 83 minutes as well, the same minutes as Weston McKennie. 48 balls. So 48 balls with 73% accuracy in the passes. McKennie had a lot more passes accurate. Dribbled attempt 1 time and he succeeded. He won a bit more duels, so he was really playing as a defender. If we look at the heat map, we can go to the heat map. Can we go to the heat map? Yes, we can. Look at where Weston McKennie was playing for all the game. Weston McKennie was playing here. Weston McKennie was playing really here, while we see that our friend Locatelli was playing here. In the beginning of the game, he was really a lot of the left side of the field, and that was a problem of Juventus in the beginning. Where was Kulusevski playing? A bit everywhere, and Morata was playing a bit everywhere as well. So this is what we can what we can understand. Look at the average positions. You see better in the second half, because in the first half only Morata was there a bit up, where all the other players were there. You see that Inter, they press, especially in the first half. Look, with 6 players in our field, where we were able to do it then with 4 players. Kulusevski, here we have another player, I don't know who he is. Weston McKennie, Quadrado, and Morata. I will read some comments in a few. I I love. Bentancur, what did Bentancur do wrong? But for me, he completely missed his first half. Then it was better in the second. But first half was bad. Look how we played. I will compare the two heat maps. First half, we see Inter here that is really a lot in our half, a lot attacking in our half in the first half, where we are actually all of us in our half defending. You clearly see it in the second half. You see that it's actually the opposite. Look where Juventus is attacking a lot on the right, especially when Quadrado was there, but also when Chiesa was there, and Inter disappeared. Inter totally disappeared. Look at the subs. Can we go for the subs here? Is it possible to go for the subs? La panchina. Are we able to check? I don't know how you do, guys, to see. No, I can't show you guys. But let's see, maybe with the touch maps. No, I can't show you. Unfortunately, it's a pity. Look, Juventus attacked most on the right, 37%, where Inter then they went a lot on their left side. This is what it is, guys. I showed you a lot of stats. Nobody is talking about Bernardeschi, but what do you want to say about Bernardeschi? He played 20 minutes and then he was injured. Good night, Mr. X. Grande. Thank you for being there. Regista trequartista. Bentancur should have honestly started. He didn't enter well. I think that if he started, maybe he could have done better, because in the second half he was better. To be fair, Beppe, did Bentancur even warm up? No, right? It's true. It's also true. Didn't have the time to warm up, but... And you know I like Bentancur, but he completely missed the first half. And okay, he didn't warm up. And if you miss 5 minutes, I understand, but he played 25 minutes in the first half. Chiellini need to do better with his passes. Other than that, he was not bad. We know Chiellini has not the best feet on the world. We know it. Calcio Gasperini, red card. Spalletti, red card. Mourinho, red card. Inzaghi, red card. It's true. It's true. It's totally true. 4 trainers with a red card. Gasperini, Spalletti, Mourinho, and Inzaghi. It's true. Who knows? Maybe next week we can see some things. Bernardeschi had a common shoulder problem that happens all the time. It sucks, but not serious. No, he will be back. But it's pity. You saw at his face that he was not super happy. Ciao Arif that joined. Bentancur also played on the left the first half. No warm up. It's true that when he played on his position on the right side, he was much better with McKennie that went to the left. That's probably maybe a mistake of Allegri that didn't understand that McKennie is also really great and probably even better on the left. It's true. It's totally correct. I agree. That's why I love to have you all on the channel. Guys, you're great today. We had a lot of new members. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Really. So, are you happy? So the worst of the match, you say McKennie with 33%, Morata 27%, 24% for Bentancur, and 17% for Alexandro. McKennie was in the top 4 of the best man and also and won the worst man of the match. It is what it is. You guys go for it. Grande Pepe, I'm tired. Just jumped in to say hello and let Merda fans cry us a river. Forza Juve, ciao Zvi. Grande Zvi. We need De Sciglio instead of Alexandro. Guys, you know De Sciglio, he played 2 great games. He does not have like 3 games in a row. Alexandro is back. For me, he didn't play bad, Alexandro. And I knew that De Sciglio would not play today, because if we would have lost, if De Sciglio would have done bad today, the momentum on De Sciglio would have gone. So I think it's a correct thing. Caio Jorge deserves to play more. Well, about Caio Jorge, Mariano, it's a good thing that you are mentioning it. About Caio Jorge, a lot of people, because there was that article on Football Italia and so on, he said he's not making actually playing time with Allegri, so he was sent to under 23, blah 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 blah. We can speak about the Allegri, and we have Raiders Ragnar that just joined the family. The family, mamma mia, Raider. You know what means family? Yeah, family, my guys. That's the top of the top of the top. For people that become family, what does that mean? That you contact me on social media, and we organize a live. When you want to jump into the live, we can do it. We go, we do a live together. We speak about Juventus. You share me your opinion. So you have my. I hope you have my contacts on social media. Contact me, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to. You contact me, Telegram, and we go. So what does that mean? Caio Jorge sent to under 23. It's not in the Champions League list, and it's normal because he arrived at the end of the mercato. He was not tested, and again, thank you, Raiders. You make me emotional with these kind of things. He was not tested, and then he had that injury after the first game that he didn't even play. I heard really great things about Caio Jorge, but a lot of great things. He's mature in his head. He's dedicated to the cause. He's going for it, training hard, he's positive, he loves the city of Torino, he's taking his family, he went to the museum with his family, he went to visit the city of Torino, so he's doing really, really great things. And when he was sent to under 23, it was not a punishment. It was because Allegri is believing in him and he knows that he needs some playing time. So he sent him there, he played a great game, he missed a penalty, he scored a goal, and today, on a 1-0 down versus Inter, he gave the kid his chance, and that's really, really important. And another one that I can't wait to see starting, it's Arthur. Like Thomas is saying, is Arthur ready to start? Maybe against Sassuolo, he entered well today. He entered really well versus Roma. When I saw him, he didn't really enter well versus Zenit. But he did really well. And Allegri yesterday said in press conference, he's getting minutes, he's getting playing time, and he will be a key factor because he will actually bring us to play faster, and he will actually make sure that we play faster and more vertical. Today he played great. I would probably have done the Arthur Locatelli change a bit earlier. Yeah. I will get at you. Thank you, Raider. Don't forget that. Let me see who wrote as well. I think that Allegri could have done something tactically to remove the long passing burden from Chiellini. Passing is not in his skill, but that doesn't stop him from being great. You know that the opposition, they are studying us, and they know that Bonucci is the one that starts the games. He knows it. He knows that he starts the games, he builds from the back, and that's why today there was a lot of pressure on Bonucci, and a lot of pressure on Danilo as well, so that the only one that could have started the balls was Chiellini. And with Chiellini starting to build from the back, we can have a problem. The problem is that we were really pressed, and then we changed, having also Dybala and Chiesa, and changing our way so that Chiellini didn't need to start from the back. Ciao Cecilia, I love to have our great supporters in the chat. Grande Cecilia. The first one, the very, 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 very first member. La Juventus in vantaggio di Rami Frem. No, I will be forever grateful to Cecilia, the first member of the chat, and it was a girl. Grande Cecilia, always there, a big loyal fan. Grande Cecilia. And we have let me read some comment from Mohamed. Morata can't lead the Juve attack. He is not a number 9. We can rely on. We need Vlahovic in front. ASAP. Arthur and Dybala touches are needed. Caio is a promising player. I totally agree with what you are saying, Mohamed. Totally. I will tell you why. Because Morata is not the typical number 9. He's not. He's totally not the number 9. And thank you, Rami, for the donation, buddy. Grande. He's not the number 9. He's adapting to that role. We miss a number 9. We miss an Icardi, a Vlahovic, these kind of players. We totally miss them. And I see that we have a lot of fun with the emotes. And Ninib is using the Beppe with the holy things above my head. I love that. But Morata is not that player. He's really great to sub, to play with his back in front of the goal. He is. I don't know if Vlahovic is possible. The big strikers in January are really, really difficult, guys. I would not count too much on that, but if Juventus is interested in a player like Caio Jorge, it is because they know that we need them, because we have a problem. Caio looks promising, yes. Don't put too much pressure on the kid. He's a kid. He will have top moments. He will have some problems. We know it. Chill, tranquilli with the guys. Look at some pictures of Giorgio Chiellini. Meanwhile, look at that, Giorgio, il capitano, with the team. Look at that, defending, and then he tried. I don't know what he was doing, Giorgio Chiellini. Giorgio Chiellini is a beast, guys. Dybala to the zone. After so many years here, learning from the grown-ups, I'm trying to help the young. I think my time has come. Look at that. He's taking more responsibility, Dybala. He's starting to step up a bit, and we need that. We need these players to step up like a Dybala. About to sign his contract beginning of November. It was said also by Pavel Nedved, so I'm not saying something really stupid or strange. He's doing well. Hopefully he can take that responsibility, being actually an important player for the team. Danilo, guys, made us feel like he's real Juve DNA. Defender, I love him. Mohamed, I have Chiesa on this one. You see it, I have Federico Chiesa. I bought Locatelli on this one. And then I bought Danilo, guys. I bought Danilo on the third shirt. Why did I buy Danilo? Not because he will score a lot of goals and whatever, but because Danilo is the silent leader. He's one that shows Juventinità. He chose the number 6 because he wanted to commemorate the memory of Scirea, an important player of Juventus that passed away. He has that Juventinità. I agree. Vlahovic today was on fire, a very great player. Yes, today he was. He was. I was hesitant because I was thinking that the first game in Firenze would have been booed by the Fiorentina fans. Actually, and that he would have suffered it. Actually, no. Yellow for Brazil. Aldo, today we 4 Brazilian players, and the crazy thing is they are not really Brazilian. Like Arthur is not really a Brazilian midfielder. Danilo is not the Dani Alves, the Cafu. Neither is Alexandro. Maybe let's discover a bit of Caio Jorge, but they have other qualities. Did you see Manchester? But why do you want me to speak about Manchester United and about Liverpool and about Ronaldo? Guys, I don't want to speak about Ronaldo and Manchester. I saw a bit. I saw they were losing 4-0 at the end of the first half. Then it was 5-0. Pogba did a tackle, assassin tackle, red card, deserved red card. Ronaldo scored a goal. He was offside. Then he deserved to have a red card. Yes, but we spoke about Ronaldo a bit earlier. We don't care. Ricardo, Beppe, I'm very concerned about De Ligt. No, Ricardo. And his future at Juventus, it would be very sad if he departs. But Ricardo, if you look at the stats before this game, De Ligt was actually the 4th player that played most minutes with Juventus. 4th player. 2nd was Bonucci. He was the 4th player. That's a lot in all the players that were used this season. 4 players. It's a lot, huh? It's really a lot. So I am not worried about De Ligt. He's playing a lot. We have 3 great center backs. Today we had to play with 3 men in defense. And Allegri, he judged. It's the cat. The cat is crying. He judged that he's not ready to play in a three-man defense on the right. He can play in a two-man defense on the left, on the right, but not in a three-man. I believe in what Allegri is seeing, especially defensively. He will get there, but we will not play that much with three men in defense. We'll play a lot with four men, and he will continue to play. I'm not scared about De Ligt, and also he came from Ajax to be coached by Allegri. And then he came and it was Sarri and then it was Pirlo, not the most defenders or defensive trainers of the world. Now he has Allegri, he will learn a lot and you will see, he will become even better. But he's already a top defender. No, I am not worried a lot at all by De Ligt. Absolutely not. Man of the match, Matthias De Sciglio from the bench. Can be Steve. Robin van der Vorst. But De Ligt has to play. But yeah, but he's playing. He's playing Robin. Better than Chiellini and Bonucci. In today's game, guys, I don't know how he's playing a three-man defense, De Ligt. I don't know. And I know how Bonucci and Chiellini are playing because they did it for years together also with Conte and also with Allegri. So, Baby, tell us the story behind your Ronaldo statue. It's really easy. The Ronaldo statue was there. I was on the sofa and at a certain moment I hear, boom. It felt. Why? I don't know. Yesterday, my cat he decided to put Oliver and to put him actually on the ground, touching him. But it was not even the cat, or I don't know, a vibration, something, and he felt and he's broken. There is no strange story behind it, but it was really strange and funny because the timing. Ronaldo left, and I think it was 2 weeks later he jumped. But if you see, if I wanted to, I could have removed the jacket of FIFA 19. I didn't at the moment, but I will probably change the layout. Beppe, which player would you look to get off the wage bill in order to be affordable for Vlahovic? If I had to choose, one player is Ramsey. Ramsey, because he has a really high wage. That's the first one for me. Then I would go for if it's Vlahovic, but I don't believe we will go for Vlahovic in January, so it's probably next season. Let's see, maybe a Morata that is going towards next year. He's 30. We have to buy him for 35, so probably I would not extend Morata. I would go for Vlahovic and Ramsey gone for next year. Let's see, because a lot of contracts will expire. Bernardeschi will expire, De Sciglio will expire. At the moment, Dybala will expire, but he will sign in a few days. So, but Ramsey is on top of the list because he's always injured. La Juventus è in vantaggio di Rami Fren, who's saying, you think that Juve can win playing Muso Corto? Doubtful. Goat Ghost from Halloween can be, but it was a few weeks ago, Sylvain. Caio Moses as a promise. Moisken has to do better, but we were looking for a young prospect, and Caio Jorgi, he has it in him. Give him time. And to answer the question of Rami about do you think, and thank you for the donation, Rami, do you think that we can play with Cortomuso? I don't believe that Juventus, but I really don't believe that Juventus is in the mind of Allegri. We have to play Cortomuso. What does mean Cortomuso? Just winning a bit, 1-0, 2-1, or, I don't believe there is a strategy of we want to win only 1-0. I don't believe that. This is fake news. Cortomuso means the one that wins, you don't have to win 10-0. The one that wins has 3 points. Now, guys, we were playing for 4 consecutive games without Morata, without Dybala, with a Moisken that was not in, with a Chiesa that was super tired, with a Kulusevski that was still an interrogation point, a question mark for Allegri. So our offensive phase was not solved. And we didn't see it versus Chelsea and versus Roma because we were defending a lot and we were going into the skills of the players. A lot of players have counter-attack skills, and that's what we were doing. We saw our problems versus Zenit, because versus Zenit we were not playing counter-attack, we were trying to build something, and we were not able. So we had a lot of problems, and luckily we have that magic cross from De Sciglio, we have that header of Kulusevski, we win 1-0. We have a lot of problems in the front, we know it, and today you see it again. In the first half we don't cross our midfield line because we have some problems that we didn't solve. Today was even worse because we didn't have Ken, we didn't have Chiesa, we didn't have Dybala. Take all these players from any team in the world, we have a problem. We have a big problem. But the good thing is that when you have a Dybala entering, is already giving something. When you have an Arthur coming, is giving something else. So I don't believe in the theory of Cortomuso as a plan. I love winning in Cortomuso because winning is what matters for me. And I would sign for only victories of 1-0 until the end of the season. I would sign. But I don't believe that it's a plan. Then it happens, it happens. Guys, don't forget, we were 17th a few weeks ago. We were not able to win versus Empoli. We were not able to win versus Empoli, guys. I don't know if you remember. So what we already did was incredible. I will just launch you a stat. It's the first time since the beginning of the season that Inter do not score more than 1 goal, because they always scored at least 2 goals, 4 goals, 3 goals. They had 23 goals in 8 games. For the first time, they only scored 1. When we were with 10 men down. How? With a long shot on the post, and then I still don't know if it was offside or not. You see? Bogdan, I noticed that too. You got me fired up. So I need to check the comment of Bogdan here. Loved the call of Dybala to his teammates to move the box in the final free kick. Yes. Hey, he was about to score that free kick. Mamma mia. Yeah. Sadik, Cancelo is a player that needs another environment to express himself. He's not for Juve, his defending was really bad. Yes, we already spoke so much about Cancelo. I don't know why we are speaking about Cancelo again. I don't know why. Improving step by step. Step by step, yes. Ravella could be in Juve next season. Ravella is doing really great. He's doing really great with Genoa. He's a player that will already have 2 years of Serie A in his portfolio or his experience. So yeah. If it can be at Juve, I'm not sure. But more than Fagioli. What's happening? Ahmad is doing a donation. Thank you. With a super sticker saying to me, thank you. No, Ahmad, I have to say thank you to you. Ahmed, where is that from? QAR. Is it from Qatar or am I wrong? I'm curious to know from where it is. QAR. Ahmed El Sadig. I'm curious. Qatari. Qatari. Yeah, Qatari. You see, I'm learning. Thank you for the donation, Ahmed. Rovelli Fagioli in January possible? No. Fagioli, leave Fagioli tranquillo, because last year's season the problem of Fagioli, what was the problem of Fagioli was that he was jumping from under 19 to under 23 to first team on the bench, and at the end he was never training with one team. He was missing a lot of games and he was not even playing. Let him do a full season in second division. He's not even always a starter, but he's playing really great in Cremonese that are second in Serie B. Leave him a year, chill. Ravella will not leave in January, but he is already. Ravella is much further in his progress than Fagioli. La Juventus è in vantaggio. Thank you for Mark for the donation. Paulo Dybala, he changed the game today, it's true. Just hoping he can stay healthy. I just want to check one more thing about Dybala, but can we see where Dybala... Again, Lasciarella who's saying Juventus will be in the Champions League final. Oof, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement. But why not? Why not? Why not? Let me see. Dybala. Okay, Dybala. Paolino, Dybala. Can we see where Dybala is? Dybala is here. We can see his... okay, so Dybala, he entered. Okay. And you see the field. So he played. He didn't enter here. The box. He never entered the box. And that's a problem in some games. But he played here. And he was incredibly good. Look at Chiesa. Look here. Look at Chiesa. Where was Chiesa? He played more on the wing. So we had Dybala here. We had here Chiesa. Where was Morata? Caio Jorge? He played here on the opposition as a winger. Where was Morata? Morata was here. In the second half, he started entering here because he didn't in the first half. So we have a problem. Our problem is who can be in the box. But I agree with you, he changed the game. Absolutely. Thank you for the donation, Mark. And thank you for the donation, Lasciarella, who's saying Juventus will be in the Champions League final. Mamma mia. I would love to. I would love to. Did I ask if you believed in the Scudetto or not? I think I asked already. Sometime I don't remember. I had to leave after Dybala and Chiesa came on. How did we play after? Ciao, Abai. Look, for me, we recapped it. It was a disaster first half where we didn't play bad, but for me it was not that much the men, but it was the head. We respected Inter too much and we were scared and shitting our pants. The second half, with the same men, we changed the game and we were playing a lot better already, but we were not able to do something really, really dangerous. But we were playing a lot better. The mentality changed, the possession changed, the accuracy of the basic passes changed, the mistakes were less. And then when Chiesa and Dybala entered, Dybala changed the game because he was able not to lose the ball. It was stop, go, dribbling, being able to pass his man. He played really well. Chiesa gave new energy on the right where Cuadrado was taking some risks today. He was playing really well, but sometimes he was attempting to do some some dribbles and he was failing them. He started to be tired, and then he started to be a bit tired, so Chiesa gave it, and we offered new solutions thanks to Chiesa and Dybala. Caio Jorge was impressive, I have to say. I was really impressed by Caio Jorge. Anthony Quintero, hello my friend, hello Anthony Quintero. Good game from our boys today. The second half was better. Cuadrado had a bad first half because Perisic was his daddy, it's true. But Allegri held the church swap for seeing Perisic guessing by in the 78th. And we have a new supporter on the channel. It's Abai Kurana. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the sub. Yeah. I'm speaking like Twitch. Thank you for the membership. Abai, really appreciate it, my friend, and all the people that are subbing to the channel, guys. I know it's a big effort for you, and I really value and appreciate what you are doing, guys. You are really fantastic. I can't thank you. I can't thank you enough. You are just wonderful. I love it. I really love it, and I'm really thankful. You can't imagine. Grazie to all the people. Maximum of like. I want a rain of likes. We are not that much anymore, but thank you guys, seriously. Seriously. So what else can we speak about? We spoke about a lot of things, huh? We spoke about a lot of things. Ardeti saying, sorry, Pepe, I had to get food, but that's important to eat. I need to eat as well. How was People's Fantasy League, Beppe? If you speak about the Fantasy League, I had Vlahovic, but he was not my captain because I forgot to change my team. I totally forgot to change my team. I had Chiesa captain. Because of the game versus Roma. I totally forgot. But if you see at my team had so game weeks. Let me change it to game week 9. I had 53 points. It's not bad, huh? Because Karsdorp didn't concede, so he had 7 points. Rui Patricio 7 points. Vlahovic 9 points. Milinkovic Savic 5. Koulibaly 8. Dybala 9. Great Dybala. Chiesa 2. My captain, I forgot to change to put the right captain, but not a bad team. Not a bad team for Beppe, my team. Grande. If we look at the best in game week 9, let me check for the leagues. Maybe you are live. And you are checking. So the best of game week 9, let me check, was Monopoly Hakagaga, who had 104 points. Mamma mia. He had Simeone in his team, 25 points. Vlahovic 18, Berardi 20. Mamma mia, what a team. Malinowski, Caprari, Koulibaly, Di Lorenzo, Neuting, Musso. What a team, 104. And he had a double captain active. Imagine if he would have do the double captain active for Simeone. He could have 100 points just with one player. Mamma mia. Okay, enough speaking about that. Wonder why Bentancur has dropped off so much recently. He was showing real quality as a mezzala with Locatelli behind him earlier in the season, but he has been poor recently. But Bentancur, to be honest, I was not happy how he entered the game, but the people in the chat, they were a bit defending him, like Cecilia, like a lot of people that were saying that, first of all, he didn't warm up. That's one. And secondly, he played on the left. And I think that can be a mistake of Allegri, putting him on the left, while we know that he's really great playing on the right. Really great. He's doing better. He's feeling better on the right side of the field. So no warming up. Playing in a game where it was a tough game. Inter was dominating a lot. I think it was a difficult game for Bentancur. That's what I believe. I was not happy with his performance in the first half. There are some excuses, but probably not enough to forgive his first half. In the second half, he was a lot better. Arthur changed the game. Why he didn't start? Because he's still not ready to start, but soon he will be a definite starter, and I believe that with Arthur, Locatelli will become even better because he will finally be able to play where the initial idea of Allegri means on his left side. Left Locatelli, we have Arthur, and we have Bentancur. That would be really beautiful. The Lab. I'm already inventing the name today. The Lab, L-A-B, because Allegri is cooking. Locatelli, Arthur, Bentancur, The Lab. Write it. I will take the copyright on that name. The Lab. I can't wait to see The Lab because Allegri is cooking. I will say it in your eyes. Guys, wait. I repeat. I can't wait to see The Lab because Allegri is cooking. Who is The Lab? Locatelli, Arthur, Bentancur. The Lab. Allegri is cooking in The Lab. I love that. I really love that. My own comment, guys. Beppe, what part of Sicilia are you from? As I'm from Lipari. I am really the south. You have Catania, 2 hours from Catania in the south. You have Gela, so it's and it's a bit even lower than Gela. So it's really the south of Sicily. Is Tchouaméni a creative player? But that's what I saw a few games of Tchouaméni. I'm not an expert of Tchouaméni. I love the guy, but I don't believe I don't believe he's a creative player. I don't believe he's a creative player. I think he's really solid defensive midfielder. If you want a creative midfielder, then you go for Van de Beek. Chouameni would be really great if we go for a 4-2-3-1. That's what I believe. Beppe, I used Lab a few weeks ago. Mamma mia. Okay, then the credits are to you then, Thomas. I'm sorry I didn't see it. But as I invented it myself as well, I don't know. Probably. Then you were first. Thomas was first. Credits to Thomas. Allegri is cooking like Walter White in Breaking Bad. That's why I was thinking the Lab and Walter White. But at the end he dies. So hopefully Allegri will have a better end. Oh, I just spoiled Breaking Bad end. I'm sorry for the people that didn't see it. It's a young Pogba. But there is a difference. Remembering the BAM. The BAM, they played together 5 games. They played great, and then everyone was injured. Guys, I think who's Jason the Jamaican? Beppe, why don't you read my text? Is it because I'm from Jamaica? Jason, first of all, how can I know that you are from Jamaica? First of all, it's impossible to know that you are from Jamaica just because you are called Jason McDonald. No, sorry, it's because there are a lot of comments. That's why I also activated the memberships, because people that are becoming member, they are written green, and I want to give them priority. People that are members, they have priority, and then I go with the people that I know that are really loyal as well on the channel. There are a lot of comments. I'm alone. I don't have a team of back office that are pointing out the comments. I believe in other channels they are not even pointing all the comments. It's just, they read them or so. So it's hard. I'm watching at 2 screens. I'm watching at the stats. I have to think about what I'm saying. It's not easy, guys. But, Jason, I have no idea what you were talking about. Here. I think Dybala should play more in the middle to get attacking from the deep. Well, Dybala is already playing in the middle. More in the middle than that, he can't. Little spoiler. Yeah, it was a little spoiler. I'm sorry. Chouameni is not creative, you see. He's kind remind me of an old De Jong from Manchester City. Solid positioning, physically strong, good short passes. He makes a platform for others. Yes. Can we say a Matuidi with good feet? A Matuidi with good feet, maybe. Maybe Matuidi was maybe a bit more, even more aligned. La Juventus in vantaggio. Juventus is taking the lead. Thanks to who? To Eldar. Eldar F1. I don't know if Eldar is from Formula 1. Arev is laughing. I prefer Gravenberg than Chouameni, but it's different. Chouameni is playing in Liga. Gravenberg is playing at Ajax. We know that Ajax player, when they leave, it's always a bit of difficulty. Thank you, Eldar. Who's actually doing a donation to the channel. Grande. Thank you. And then Abba is saying, can we steal Barella from Inter? He was so good today. Worked so hard. Good dribbling, passing, and he gets into scoring position. I was impressed in the first half by Darmian. I never wanted Darmian at Juventus. He was good today again. First half, second half less. First half he was. And Barella. Mamma mia. Today Barella was top. Guys, seriously. Today Barella was top. Best man probably for Inter. Lautaro was invisible. I didn't see Lautaro. Dzeko was dangerous. What a player as well. 7 goal in Serie A, 3 with a header. Today was there, he's there. Dzeko is a player probably that we would have needed a lot. It's not a mystery that Juventus was really on him for a few seasons. Old, he's leaving a second Juve after leaving Roma. But Barella, he will never leave. He's about to sign an extension of contract. Important is to win the next 2 games versus Sassuolo and Verona. Yeah, they will be hard. Using the church, the Chiesa with the king crown. I love these emotes. Let me know, guys. Do you love the new emotes? We have 8. We can unlock 2 more. We can unlock 2 more. I don't know what to put. Because at a certain moment, my creativity also stops. But we can put 2 more emotes. I will try to put a Beppe who's putting the water on the head. Chouameni more like a Sissoko can be, yeah. Last year was great. Gadion is saying he killed us last year. This year a bit less, but he played really great. He's growing. He will become a top midfielder if he's not already not that, because he's really great. Hopefully, I will be able to visit my second home Turin in March next year. I watch the old lady as we are out of lockdown finally. But pay attention, Ricardo, because the other they are coming back with these lockdowns and the 4th wave is coming. It's a disaster. So hopefully you can go. Hopefully. And we have a new member on the channel. We have Adbim that became a GJust friend. Thank you, Adbim. Thank you, guys. Really, really, really thank you. Thank you. Really much appreciated, my friends. Guys, you have to let me know. You have to let me know what other emotes or emojis we can use. I can tell you which one we have. We have the tongue of Del Piero, we have Chiesa with the king, we have the 1-0 FC with Allegri with sunglasses, and then you have the angry Beppe, the Beppe that is shocked. You have the Beppe with the holy thing on the head. We have the Pepe that is celebrating a goal. You have to let me know what you want to. You see? The church is doing great. I love it. Thank you, Admin, for the subscription. It's Chiesa's birthday today. Oh, yes, it's the 25th. It's the 25th of October. It's the birthday of Federico Chiesa. That's why people are using the Federico Chiesa birthday boy. I didn't understand. It's true because my parents are married 41 years today together. 41 years loving each other and married, happily married. And Federico Chiesa, it's true, it's the birthday of Federico Chiesa that becomes, if I'm not wrong, 24. So for all the people that are members of the channel, put a maximum of Federico Chiesa with the crown. That's beautiful. Carlo Taormina that just joined. With everyone healthy, what do you think Allegri's ideal formation will be? I think that we will go towards a 4-3-3 in some games and 4-2-3-1 in other games. 4-3-3 even without Dybala, but playing with Chiesa and with Quadrado, with Morata or Moisken in the front. Midfield Lab, Locatelli, Arthur, and Arthur with a 4-man defense. And then if we play a 4-2-3-1, that means that Locatelli will be in the middle with maybe a Rabiot, Locatelli in the middle, and then having Dybala behind the strikers with Chiesa, Kulusevski, depending who on the wingers. That's what I believe. We have a new member. We have Mehdi Jahan who is there. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Becoming a GJust friend. And then Anthony Quintero, mi amigo, mi compañero, que también es un member del canal. Gracias. Y Vamos con King Church. So we have the birthday boy on the chat. Unfortunately, when I pin it, I don't see them, but I see them on my other program. We see a lot of church. That's great. A lot of people are putting the Federico Chiesa church. I deserve, huh? Guys, since I bought his shirt, he didn't score. He didn't score, but I hope I didn't jinx his career at Juve. I hope, I hope I didn't. I love these new emojis on the channel. It gives really a new touch. I love it. Really love it. So I need two more emojis, but I don't know what to put. I don't know what to put. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Ninip. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Mehdi. Thank you to all the people. Abai. Thank you. We can't forget how many key pieces we have been missing or exhausted recently. And we are still getting result. I think we will see a much better level from our boys in coming months. Hopefully it will not be too late. For the Scudetto, huh? Hopefully it will not be too late. I want to become a member. You can, you are free. It's absolutely not an obligation. Absolutely not. But if you want to, you are free to do. Home of Juve. Happy birthday, Chiesa. Happy birthday. What a player we have. He is a bit in a dip. But today, again, we saw really the difference. What a difference, player. Buonanotte, James Azzopardi. The Licht emoji. Can be. That's a good idea. Beppe, how much money do you think Juve will have to spend in a summer transfer market? La Juventus in vantaggio. We have a donation of Lasciarella. Beppe, my dream is to attend Juventus game in Turin with you and other Juventini. Lasciarella, I went for Juve Roma. I still have to do the video. Of... I will work on it this week. I will really work on it this week. But it's amazing. It's simply amazing. And if you go, you really have to contact Maurizio from around Turin because he's gathering Juve international fans together. You live great moments. You know each other. You are not alone. Juventus, guys, I tell you, I was lucky. I was really lucky because I was able to go inside the offices of Juve, inside the museum, but with the director of the museum, inside the locker rooms, alone. Simply amazing. Simply amazing, but even without that, the experience of the Juve Stadium is... It's incredible. Pirlo emoji, no, I will leave Pirlo alone. You should do it as SAP and let me know, guys, when you go, because I want to go again. Probably not, we are October, maybe before the end of the year, or it will be beginning of next year. Let's see. Beppe, we need a Quadrado dance and a Dybala mask emoji. These things can be great. Yes, we need to organize a GJustjuve trip to Torino for a home game and Juventus weekend. The problem, Abba, is when I go there, I also have to work. I have to work for Juve because then they take the opportunity to let me go in the offices. So I can't do a lot when I'm there. But yeah, we should do something. Really. Hopefully it stops with the lockdowns and with these kind of things because it's a disaster. In Belgium, for example, the numbers are increasing again, but that would be really, really nice. Really nice. Thank you, Beppe. I have been a fan of your channel right from the beginning. Nowadays, I can't imagine a Juve game without watching your videos. Forza Juve, Forza Beppe. Mehdi. Thank you. Guys, you are supporting me. You look, I started at how 7:45? 7:45 I started on the Juve channel. I could say, like, you know, I did a watch along 1 hour pre-game plus the game. I didn't eat. I could just stop. I'm here since 1 hour 20, even more, because I love to do it. I want to speak about Juve. I want to share, and you are motivating me. It's really, really nice. What happened to Bernardeschi? The shoulder. Unusual movement. Boom. So hopefully it will not be that long, but hopefully he can recuperate fast. We need him because he was in a confidence moment. Huh? Let's organize a Juve weekend and meet Beppe. That would be beautiful. It would be really beautiful. We need Beppe taking off your shirt celebration emoji. You know that on the Juve channel I am not allowed to do it. I can play with water, I can do whatever I want, but not taking off my shirt. One day it will happen. So many members. Drip fills the bucket for Jay's retirement next year. No, I will not go retire. The day that I'm able to, I will stop doing my real work and I will do 100% this. With lives in the mornings, only this. But we have the 1-0 emoji, Gabriel. It's small, but if you see the one of Allegri, maybe it's a bit too small. But the one of Allegri is there, and actually you have Allegri with the sunglasses, and then you have 1-0 FC. But maybe it's too small, and we don't see it. I will need maybe to change it. It's true, home of Juve. It's true. Dybala mask emoji, I think is the one. Okay, let's do. I will work on the Dybala mask. Yes, I will work on that. Maurizio and Luca are fantastic friends. They are. And you all Juve fans should look them up. They are real Juventus family. It's true. I went and again I spent. I did the lunch with Maurizio, and then I went back on the bus with Maurizio. Maurizio is fantastic. He's fantastic, guys. Around Turin. We need a channel plan to attend game together, Beppe. Please organize it. But I just went and it cost some money. So let's try to organize it for maybe towards the end of the season, around March, April. Can be a great solution so that we have time, so that people, because some people are coming from Italy, it's easier. Some people from Switzerland, Belgium, it's still okay. But some people are coming from US, from Australia. So if we plan, they need to plan really in advance. We need to do it. Yeah. And thank you for the donation, buddy. Let's organize that one, La Charella. Where are you from? Let me know where you are from, La Charella. I want to know. That's the one. I can't pin it here, but that's the one. Beppe, how much money do you think Juve will have? Well, you already told me. I don't know, Dode. Nah, but it's small. I have to work. I have to rework it. I will rework. Dybala mask will be. You decided, we go for it. Guys, do you still have some questions? Otherwise, I will retire. I will go to eat my dinner, and tomorrow I work. So, what else can we speak about? What else can we speak about? Not that much. And we spoke already about everything, I think. Which would be better, the Lab or the Lar? Lar is with Rabiot instead of Bentancur. I would go for Lab. But Ardit, the tickets for the Champions League finals are really expensive. Go eat and rest, Beppe. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Ricardo. And you see from USA La Charella. The Ball, Bentancur, Arthur Locatelli. The Ball. I prefer the Lab because it's good cooking. Guys, I'm tired. I'm starting saying nonsense. Marle Ake is great. I was thinking it would have been a bit more early ready. He's not yet, but he's great. He's really great. I love him. Yeah, but wait for Matthias Soulé. Today he missed a penalty. You know that the young kids, they missed 7 penalties on 8. Young kids under 23 in 3rd division. They missed 7 penalties on 8 since the beginning of the season. Guys, now I'm really tired. Grande. from Montréal, Canada. Vive la langue française. Merci Gabriel Leblanc. Alejandro Paredes. Rest. Great job. Thank you guys. Let's believe in the Scudetto. We can do it. Sule and Caio Jorge together in the future. Ryan Saliba, that would be really beautiful. Ciao Ardi. Ciao Ryan. Ciao Home of Juve. Ciao Gabriel Leblanc. Alejandro. Dan Mirea. That just joined. I didn't see today. Hello. We've improved our defensive game lately, but we have to work on our heart on our offense. I hope Dybala returned to good form. Chiesa must play. Today he had to rest, Chiesa. And he changed also together with Dybala the second half. But I agree. It's not over. I'm not happy with the 1-1, but I'm happy to see the team fighting in that second half, and we are there. People, they don't want to let me go to bed. Lasciarelli is saying, I'm originally from Georgia, but I live in the USA. La Juventus in vantaggio. Today we were not taking the lead, but at the end we scored that penalty. I'm happy. And people are mocking me on Twitter because yesterday I said the penalty will arrive. No, I said penalty for Milan is warming up when they were doing 2-2. And then today we had the penalty. I'm originally from Georgia, beautiful country. I'm from Italy, I live in Belgium. Buonanotte Gary, Aldo, Robin, ciao a tutti, forza Juve, ciao.